Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. Yeah, I'll cut down other trees later. We're not just going to go and fell trees. So I need to get this one back because I'm going to need to be able to use this tractor, once we've gone and done the mowing. I've got to do the mowing first. The tractor would probably have been the faster option here because this one is struggling. Oh no, we're 60k now. We are building up a bit of speed. This is good. There's our tractor. It's a fresh delivery right there. I really hope there's no cars coming the other way because otherwise this is not going to go well. Oh, I need to turn off here. I need to turn off here somewhere about here, and I'm going to unload this in the yard. So our yard is in round here. Bring it in here. I was wondering about actually doing some mowing in this bit, but I don't think I will. Stop. Okay, I did stop. That's my emergency brake system. The emergency brake system is highly effective. It works really, really well. Just don't ask any questions about how often you can use it, things like that, because yeah, the insurance company doesn't like it if we talk about that too much. Now, if I remove the straps off of there, that one's ready to go, which means that I can go over into this one. Oops. Oh, I left the engine running, didn't I? And if I reverse you up that way. Now, this one should do the mowing. What was it? It's about 40k, I think, that we've got the mowing on this one. And I've got a strong engine as well. So if I bring this over here like this, and then I'll go here. We've got wide spreading. I don't want wide spreading at all. So I need to do Control Y. There we go. Swath dropping. That's perfect. Right. Push you up, and then fire it up. Lower the mowers down. Yes! We are away. First job of the day. Finally. It's taken a little while for us to get here, but we are finally doing the first job of the day. The only problem I've got is that this isn't actually a field, which means that I mean, it looks like a field, I know it does, but for those of you who are unfamiliar with the game, if it's not actually been ploughed up, then you can't use the hired help to do the work because they don't recognize it as a field. And so this one here that we've got, and also the other two that I sold, aren't ploughed up. They weren't ploughed up, which is why I sold them, because I didn't want to be messing around with ploughing those up at the moment. We will plough this one up, and we will turn this one into a field. But the other ones, yeah, I didn't want to worry about them. So we'll bring this one on round here. So what I could do is buy that field there, and then we could join them in together. But I'm not actually going to do that, and I'm not sure either if I'm going to plough this one up, because I want to get lots of different things in this series. I'm planning on doing like lots of production stuff. So we're going to be making cheese, we're going to be making like getting different greenhouses. I don't think there is actually any mods at the moment where you can physically produce bacon. There seems to be a real shortage of mods where you actually go and process animals, but I suspect that is just to try and keep the PG rating on the game. Well, actually, I don't even know what the rating is on the game. I thought it was a PG rating, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a lower rating than that. But maybe that's just to stop the rating, because if you have a slaughterhouse on your game, it's probably going to be classed as something a little bit more a slightly older age group than what it currently is. Now, I promised you that I would do all kinds of crazy things, and so far it hasn't really been very crazy. I've been having fun, don't get me wrong. I've been enjoying what I've been doing, but it's not been all that crazy. There will be more crazy. But I kind of want to do this, like, doing some actual farming as well. Like the last crazy series I did, I sort of did that a little bit. I was kind of doing it a bit, but because I wasn't following like a pattern, I ended up getting bored with what I was doing, and it showed towards the end, I personally feel. So that's why I'm not doing it this time. I'm going to do crazy, but I'm wanting to sort of keep this with at least some semblance of gameplay as well. So, production modules. That's the big thing I want to focus on. And we're going to be doing pigs, and we're going to do a lot of pigs. And I'd like to... When I say a lot of pigs, I was kind of hoping that we could build up to owning 2,000 or 3,000 pigs, something like that, because I feel that that could be a little bit interesting. And we can make some good money out of doing the pigs, especially as we got the economy settings on hard difficulty. Although I do have 650,000 euros an hour coming in at the moment from government subsidies. So, I mean, you know, there's some give and take with where we're going to be getting our money from. I won't be keeping the government subsidies forever. I will get rid of those once we've gotten a little bit of money. Maybe we'll get rid of them tomorrow when we've got a couple million in the bank, because that's going to allow us to buy a bit of land and a couple more machines, because arable is going to need to be the big focus. If we're doing a lot of pigs, we're going to need to have a big focus on arable. So we're going to have to buy a lot of land, we're going to have to buy a lot of machinery, we're going to need to buy sheds and stuff to put the machinery in, and we're going to need money for that. Now, we've got a few options. We could go and rob the local bank, but I've had a look around the map, and this is only like a really small town, so the best we're going to get is maybe 10 or 12,000 out of robbing the bank, and then you've got the whole, you know, Johnny Law chasing after you sort of thing, and it just becomes a hassle. So we don't really want to go down that route unless we've got no other choice. The government subsidy, that seems a lot better, because it's basically we can just have as much money as we want, and quite legally, because the government's giving it to us. So I feel that's probably the better option. And plus, people tend to frown upon bank robbers, but you can sit there and take as much as you like from the government, and nobody cares. So I think that's gonna be what we need to do. It just seems like the best option. Now, if I come up through here, we've got one more pass, and then I can switch over to that other machine. I'm really keen to find out what that thing is. That didn't have any alterations possible with the work speed, though, did it? Like this one, we had the work speed mod, so we've got this one now doing 40k, which it does do rather nicely. I'm surprised that we're able to do this quite so simply, but it does seem to be a thing. But that mod, whatever it is, that didn't have that. There's a couple of other, like, mower type ones as well that I want to try out and see what they can do, so we'll also get to those a little bit later. That's another reason why I did want to do a little bit of grass work in here. And also, there's production mods that require milk as one of the main inputs, so we kind of need it. Right, that'll do on there. Let's turn that one off. Everything's shut off there. Now we can fold it up. Now this is a machine that we own, so we'll be able to go and park this one up somewhere. Let's go and put this one in here. If I got room in the sheds, I'll have a look in the sheds in a minute. Okay, not you. Not that one up there. This is the one I want. We've got our tree be gone right there. That tree be gone thing is something that we will use a lot. We will definitely use that one a lot. I like this tractor. Don't know what it's going to be like for handling the tractor, because obviously it's an articulated one. They are generally fairly difficult. Now, the rest of the machinery in here, honestly, I can't be bothered with driving that back to the shop. That is just too much like hard work. So the windrower there, there's no way I'm going to be using that. Not on this series. Oops. Cultivator. Yeah, that's way too small. I'm not going to do anything with that. It's too big for one thing I want to do, and it's too small for everything else. And some of you may remember where I tried to cultivate a huge field with a really, really tiny cultivator. I was wondering about doing that again. Now, I like this trailer, this CLAAS one here, because I had a collection of Britain's farm toys when I was a child. And the Britain's farm toys that I had included a CLAAS tipping trailer that looks pretty much identical to that one. So I actually really like that trailer, but it's not going to have much use for what I'm doing here, so we're going to get rid of it anyway. You have a look at that. It does, apart from the fact that it's missing a hood over the back of the trailer. That was the only bit that was different with the one that I've got. So I'm going to sell... No. I don't want to sell. I want to sell this one. There. Right, that one can go, and then there is forage harvester headers. Oh! That comes as a Oh, I see. It's a separate section. Huh. Right. Anyway, forage wagon. That's the one that I want to get rid of. You can go as well. That's better. Now we've got a bit more space. Let's go to you. We'll put the tree begon in here. I really like this thing. And it worked really well. Like, that's the other thing that I like about it. It did actually work really well. I was quite impressed with that. Now, I want to see what this one over here is like. So let's get this one hitched in, and then we can take it out the field, and we can test it out. Alrighty then. We have got the grass to go and gather up. But before we go and do that, I have made a couple of little changes to some other stuff. So we're going to go and have a look at that. We're just going to ignore the bike, although the bike does look very, very cool. I think this is an absolutely fantastic looking bike. But I said that I wanted to do a little bit to the tricycle over here. So what I've done is I've modified it a little bit. I tried to make some changes, and then also Patrio Gracemark, who was responsible for the Skittles pack in FS19, he also made a few changes, and so I've got his done separately here. So I'll just show you that in the shop a minute so that you can see what he's got in here, because it does. So it's edited by Tricycle King there by Patrio, the edit, and if we go in here, actually, it's not showing it on here, but when you have the icon showing when you're going through the list of mods, it does actually have his logo as well, which is the picture of Wolf. He's admin on the Frithcord, my Discord server, and you can find a link to that in the description down below. So he's made the modifications on this one. You can see it's a little bit faster, a little bit more powerful, and so we're going to just try these out. So first of all, I'm going to try his out. Keen to try this one. I haven't actually tested this one yet. Ooh, this is a lot more responsive. This is more like it. This is a lot more responsive. Mine, I couldn't get very responsive. Okay, I'm not going to test that anymore. I just, because the being responsive is the bit that I was like really after. Because I couldn't figure out how to get it to do that on mine. Now, mine says the top speed of 200k on there, and I was able to get it to go faster. But as you can see, I'm sort of struggling to... Right, I put it... Yeah, I put it to top speed. I put it on the... rather than using my pedal, I've used the cruise control. And I can get the speed going up. Oh. The trouble with this is that it doesn't like turning the corner when you're driving. Right? It really, really struggles with the whole concept of turning corners. But it takes so long to build up any speed, and... Right, so far it's not actually going very crazy. And it was going crazy for me before, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Oh, there's another ditch there. Right, so you can see that this one, it's alright, but I just couldn't get that kind of oomph going with it. So we get a little bit of speed going here. Okay. Yeah, alright, so it's still sort of okay, but I was struggling to sort of get anything going with that one, so... Yeah, I'm not overly pleased with it, so I'm going to just go into the garage a minute, and I want to go into cars, right there, and I've got, now, it's that one there that we want to get rid of, so I want to sell that one. Done. That's one less vehicle that we've got to worry about. Okay, so we got that one. Now we've got Patrio's one, and this is the one that I've been really looking forward to, and he did say that... Oh, see how much faster it is. Like, this guy knows his stuff. He did tell me that if you want to be able to turn a corner with it, you've got to take your foot off the accelerator, because it just doesn't like it if you don't. Quite clearly. So you cannot be gunning it and also... Ooh. See, it struggles to stay up in the air. It struggles to turn corners or anything like that if you've got your foot on the accelerator. So you do have to be a little bit careful with it like that. So if we can keep it straight... Oh, there's a ditch there. But it is a lot more responsive than the one that I was just playing around with. So this is definitely in its favour. So I like this. I need to find somewhere that doesn't have a ditch so that we can try and build up a bit more speed. And also, you've got to turn the corner before you start building up the speed, because once you get past 100k, you ain't turning for nothing. Right? It's just not going to happen. And oh yes. All right, so I quite like this one. I do. I really like this one. Let's just put that one over there somewhere. You know what, let's carry it back to the shop, shall we? And I'm just gonna set this one down over here for a minute. We'll do something with this one a bit later, I think. So there's that one there, but then there's also this bike over here. Now I really like this bike. I've put a bit of color on it. Let me just move it over in. Yeah, I made a few changes to this one. It took me a while, but I was able to make a few changes to this one. It revs crazily when you I don't know why it revs like that, but it does. But anyway, so we've got this one. I've got the decal options on the side there. Lizard 69. We've got gold rims, blue seat, and so on. Number plate on the back, and I think, you know, I think this does look good. It sort of fits the whole helmet and everything that we've got going on here, the suit and everything. And it does go a little bit faster. Like, I like this. You can really get yourself airborne. The only problem is that, again, you do struggle with turning corners with this thing. But once you get a bit of speed, it doesn't seem to worry too much about ditches or anything else. Okay. That was possibly the best jump that I've done yet. And I was driving this one around a little bit just to test it out. Look at him go! Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait. I've got a mod. And ooh, this is going to be I got to see if I can find it first. I don't even know where it is. Buildings, is tools maybe? I've got a mod that I think might go very, very nicely with this. But I don't know if it's one that's just got to be built into the map, or if it's one that you can add in after. There we go. Speed camera. Sets at 50k. If you drive too fast, you will have to pay a fine. Right, so there is the speed camera, and you can set it however you like, so we can have it cross here, cross the road. Right. We want somewhere... There's the road that way. You know, I'm thinking that this is probably about the best place to put it. So we're going to want it going across the road. I mean, yes, I'm really sorry to the people that live here, but they're going to have to just put up with this. So we're going to drop that one in there. 150,000 euros for that camera. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the bike round, because I feel that we could do with a little bit of a run-up, although there's a bit of traffic here. I'm trying to stay steady on the bike. I'm going to have to wait for this traffic to get out of the way. Let's turn round. And let's see if the speed camera works. I'm wondering if we can get through the speed camera fast enough that it won't actually flash at us. Like, we go so fast that it doesn't flash. I'm not confident in this, though. Right, let's go. Gonna zoom in a little bit. Straighten up. 48. For okay, so we just got $48,160 euros for driving a wee tiny bit too fast past the speed camera. Let's see if we can do this again. I need to get past that van right there. I don't know if we can go just a little tiny bit faster than we were. That's 230. That is only 47,000. I mean, to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed. We're only reaching 240k. I feel that there is room for improvement. So let's bring it down here. We will try this once more. Just once more. 48,000. I'm burning through my money. This is an expensive fairground ride. Let's go. This is a very expensive ride. 230, 43, 40. Is that it? 50,000! We broke the 50,000 mark. Okay, I feel that is a sense of accomplishment that we can take with us and walk away with. We can hold our heads up high. A sense of pride on the... am I seriously doing a wheelie right now? Okay, that's pretty cool. This is what happens if you don't take your... I've got the cruise controls left on. Alright, so, enough messing around. We have work to do. We need to get back to the farm, and we need to get on with the... Okay, so apparently turning corners is not an easy thing to do with this bike. And now I'm stuck. On! Right. Yeah, it really is stuck. Now, where's... I don't even know where home is. Oh, it's over there. I see it. Right, let's jump on, and I see a hint of pink through the trees over there. So we'll just go straight towards those pink bits over there, and we should find what we're looking for. Oh, steady, steady, steady. No! Okay, it's just a tree. It's just a tree. It's fine. And I'm going to shut you off there. So there is our bike. We're going to keep this one here. We're going to use this one again. So let's bring you in around here. I'm not going to leave it just parked out there. That's not the way to treat a bike like this. This bike is rather wonderful. So this one can have a place in the shed over here. Put you down there for a minute. There you go. Right. And we had some work to do. That was our next task, was we were going to do some work. So I'm really pleased with that bike from Patrio. That is really cool. I will get some other vehicles and so on. But the next thing that we wanted to do was we need to pick up this silage. But also... someone did say to me that actually we've got our Flintstones car over here, which I think is just the most amazing thing ever. And I was going to try and use it to do the... legs going. I was going to try and use it to roll the clamp. Someone said that you should be able to use it. Well, you might be able to use it. Follow, initiate, change cruise control, select... follow. That's all following stuff. Someone thought that maybe we could use it for rolling the field, but apparently we can't use it for rolling the grass field. That's not a thing. That's what I was wondering, is whether we could use, like, whether it would be the grass field. But no, so I was told that you can use it for rolling the grass field, or maybe. I don't know if it was a definite or a maybe, but so... it might not be the grass field. It might be the other type of field. So we'll have to see. Now, let me jump into this one. And we want to unfold that one. We've also got to put the spout out as well on this one. Just press O. You don't need to actually do anything else to put the spout out. And then we can start it up. Drop that down. There isn't anything else that we need to do. We just drive one around the field. Now, unfortunately, this one is only on 15k. I didn't alter the speed of it. But it is picking up the silage. I actually really like this. I like this. I like the idea of this. Now, if I was to go to that bit, because you can sell it separately. Can you unhitch? Oh, you can. Oh, that is cool. Right, so it does actually go as a separate thing. So is there another way to pick up that trailer? I don't think there is. I don't think you've got like a second option for picking up the trailer. I think it is just that one, so you can't go along and pick it up with a different vehicle. I really like the idea, though. And I like that you can actually do that. Now, my main concern with this is that it is a wee bit slow. We do need to pick this stuff up, but also we don't want slow. And I don't like that it's missing a bit right there. I mean, we got a wide pickup on there, but quite frankly, I probably should have made some adjustments so that we had a wider pickup on here. And it's only 52,000 litres as well. So whilst this is a really wonderful tool, and it's been nice just testing it out here a minute, it's not one that we're going to use very much. I'm just going to fill it up once, and then we'll get rid of it, and we'll get something a little bit more suitable for what we want here. Only 15k. This 15k is utter nonsense. Let me just stop a minute. Right, you wind down like that. Now, in theory, I should be able to do contract HUD toggle. I need to get rid of that one because we're not actually using it. It's not that. I don't want the super strength. Mobile workshop. That's the one that we want. You just go up to it and you press N. I couldn't remember what the key was for a minute. So you go up to it and you press N and you get the mobile workshop. So we should be able to go to that one and then customize, and there. This is the bit that we do need to alter. So I think if we, what are we going to get? 25. We'll get on that one. Customize. Yes. Right, that is now customized. And you here, with and without roof, that still stays at the 52. I don't remember if there was very much else on this one. Side, middle position light. That's all work lights and stuff like that. I don't want to change any of those things. Right. So then we jump back onto here. And I hitch that one on. And we also hitch on the trailer. We start it up again. And then we head up across the field. So we're now able to go at a slightly more sensible speed. However, it is still a little bit too slow. Also, the side pickup is, it's nice and all. It's a little bit difficult to maneuver the John Deere because of the turning on it. Like, I always find the articulated steer to be quite sensitive. Yeah, and also I'm just no good at it. That's also partly to do with it. I'm just not very good at it. And with it being out on the side, I'm also having a little bit of trouble just adapting to steering and getting that lined up right because of the way that the tail of the machine swings round. So that's also a little bit of unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.